Welcome back, I'm Sierra, and today we're going to talk about what's inside my trash jar. Play the intro video, yeah! Before I begin, I'm going to tell a little story. Approximately 1 year ago, in July 2016, I was emptying our bin from our kitchen and I realized that I didn't remember the last time I had done it. So, like other zero wasters, I decided to start keeping our trash in a mason jar so we could see how long it would take to fill it. 1 year later, the three of us, so myself, Mr. and our dog, have created less than 1 quart of trash. So now I'm going to show you some things, and I've kind of tried to sort them by category. So let's start with our dog. Out of the three of us, our dog probably produces the most overall waste, and that's because he does, of course, generate a lot of poo that we have to dispose of in our landfill waste. However, I think that it'd be really gross to keep it in, so we just put it in our community's dog waste bin. Moving on, his waste is mostly coming in the form of his food bags, which we take back to the manufacturer for recycling. A few months ago, when I went to the pet store, they signed me up for a loyalty program that allows me to get money back for all of my purchases, but unfortunately it came with one of these little cards, and at first I thought that it was fine because I thought I could just recycle it, but it turns out that, not sure if you can see, this part is paper, and then it's coated in a plastic coating, which makes it non-recyclable. Next category of our dog's waste is he is, of course, on a flea and tick preventative, so he's got a bunch of wrappers from his flea and tick preventatives. Unfortunately, within the first few weeks that we got him, he figured out how to lock himself in the bathroom, which resulted in paint chips. Paint chips everywhere. Our final category of dog waste is this little bundle, which is remnants of dog toys that are mostly made of polyester, which are non-recyclable. The next category of trash is going to be medical waste, and neither of us use a lot of medications, and when we do, they're often in recyclable packaging. However, we did end up having a handful of bandages, which you probably don't want to see, and also packaging from alcohol swabs. Next category of waste I'm going to show you is the freebie category, which includes a bunch of candy wrappers from my office bowl. It happens, but of course they're both foil and plastic, making them non-recyclable. Then we also, somehow in our pantry, don't know where it came from, don't know how we got it in our house, but we ended up finding we had 2 natural vitality packets in the back of our pantry. So since they were already in our house, we tasted them and they were but we're stuck with the packaging because it's a combination of plastic, paper, and foil. Another thing that we have in here is we have some remnants from Christmas this last year. It's a lot smaller now because it's been compressed in our trash jar for about 6 months, but we have a mound of ribbon. I think at the time it was probably about this big, but we've condensed it down. And we also have some foiled, I guess it's foiled, I don't know, some foiled wrapping paper from Christmas that I wasn't able to recycle or reuse for anything. The next category of waste that we have is beauty product waste, and as you can see, don't really use a lot of cosmetics just because I can't be bothered, but I do have a little beauty blender that is non-recyclable that I had from before we were zero waste that I don't know what to do with it, and then I have some just little miscellaneous stickers from the recyclable bottles. Alright, and the next part is home fragrance. So before I found out about Victoria's Secret actually is no longer cruelty-free because they sell their products in China, and their sister company, which I used to shop at a lot, which I no longer do, was Bath & Body Works. And the way I see it, if I'm supporting a company whose sister company promotes animal testing, then I'm still supporting animal testing. But anyway, since I already have it in my house, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to use them up. I have a bunch of wallflower bulbs, and which of course come with their own trash. I have these little thingies that come on there. Final stage of waste, which is the largest contributor to waste in our household, is kitchen or food waste. So first thing I'm going to show you is just something that happens, just regular wear and tear, is I have 2 pieces of rubber spatulas. This one I received as a wedding present, and after putting it in the dishwasher for about 3 years straight, the handle broke off, and don't know if I can recycle silicone. If you know where I can recycle silicone in the United States, please put it in the comments below. And then there's a miniature one that was fine, but it was in my dishwasher, and should be able to see it. I had used it for making dog cookies, and our dog decided that he was going to eat it. So for both spatulas, I composted the wooden handles, but don't know what to do with this, so please let me know. Next portion of our kitchen waste comes from lids back when we were still purchasing Parmesan cheese. And so I have not just Parmesan, but a handful of Parmesan lid covers and bouillon covers, and also a couple of vitamin lids, and lids from various medications that, because again, they're double material, they're non-recyclable. And then next we have some packaging from various food products that we already had in our home, like some hot chocolate. These are miscellaneous tea and spice packages, and some of Mister's macaroni and cheese packets. All right, speaking of cheese, when we buy the occasional cheese, sometimes I forget my jar, and so I don't have anything to put it in, and so it has to be wrapped just the regular way, or I don't buy cheese. So this past Christmas, I was putting together a cheese plate, and so lots of cheese wrappers. All right, I also have a handful of tea bag wrappers. Once again, they're plastic and foil, non-recyclable. There's nothing I can do about them. Next, I have a wrapper from coffee that I received as a gift this past Christmas. Really love the coffee, but unfortunately the stickers are non-recyclable. And then I have a packet from a box of black tea that I purchased to make kombucha, but inside the sealed tin, the tea was wrapped in a plastic and foil package. Yeah! All right, and again, we have a couple of wrappers. So we have some Craisins wrappers and a granola bar wrapper. Okay, on the occasion I run out of fancy coffee. At Christmas, I also had some Starbucks packets gifted to me, so I used them and stuck with the trash. All right, and then we also have a pile. When you're on the go and traveling, sometimes you don't really have a choice about what's open for restaurants. And so a couple of trips that we've made driving through the United States, we've stopped for fast food. And we have a lovely collection of various ketchup packets and even a creamer packet from a hotel. Next, I have a collection of twist ties that are made of plastic and metal that I couldn't disassemble and I couldn't figure out how to reuse, so they're in our trash jar. In addition to the twisty ties, I also have some of these, I don't know what you call them, I guess some of these tags that are proof that I ate kale. But unfortunately, again, they're plastic and metal based, so I can't recycle them. The little things together, but yeah, look, Mom, I ate kale. What else do we have? All right, next I have two plastic netting bags that I use. I think this one is from avocados when I was on vacation in Florida. And last week my supermarket was out of bulk onions, and so all I could get were the ones in the plastic, and so I ended up getting 2 packets of these. They're both together, but here. Up next we have some butter wrappers and some vegan alternative butter wrappers that are non-recyclable. So far I have tried Smart Balance and Earth Balance for vegan baking alternatives, but it's not the same, and one of them tastes weird when I bake with it. So if you know of a really good vegan alternative to butter, put the link down below, please. Thanks. Final thing we have that are the bane of my supermarket existence, makes me crazy on so many levels, is, which is also partially why I shop at the farmer's market, is, let's just take a moment for the stickers. That is a ton of produce stickers. Look, so many, so many. Typically I shop at the farmer's market because I get the best produce, and also because I can avoid these stickers, but sometimes in the winter or when the farmer's market isn't open or I miss farmer's market day. Yeah. Okay. Right, I also have a plethora of rubber bands, some string, lots of string, and last I have 2 little floor protectors. Our rental has hardwood floors, and so we have to put them on the bottom of our furniture so it doesn't scratch the floor. But if you know of a reusable alternative for these stupid floor chair stickers, please let me know in the comments. Here's some more stickers from the beauty category. I also have a tea bag string and a bag from some tea that I received in a restaurant. Okay, that concludes our 1 year of trash. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and if you can think of any reusable alternatives for any of the items that I found in my trash jar. Thank you for watching. Bye!